Hello, what's up everybody? It's me here from Anime World, and today we're going to talk about some hidden gem anime movies that you probably missed. I'm going to show you some clips and give you a brief summary of each one. But before we get started, I just want to ask you guys for a huge favor. As you know, I put a lot of time and effort into making these videos, and it would really help out if you showed your support. So please don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Thank you guys so much. Now let's begin. In this corner of the world, we start off with a beautiful and heartbreaking movie called In This Corner of the World. The film follows Suzu, a young girl who lives in Hiroshima, Japan during the Second World War. When her family receives orders to evacuate from the city, she leaves behind her childhood home and friends and moves to the countryside with her aunt and uncle. Initially, she struggles to adapt to her new surroundings and feels isolated and homesick. However, as time passes, she begins to find joy in the simple pleasures of life, such as helping her aunt with farm chores, playing with local children, and falling in love with a young soldier named Shusaku. But tragedy strikes when Hiroshima is devastated by an atomic bomb. Suzu's family and friends are scattered and she finds herself alone once again. Despite the hardships she faces, Suzu remains resilient and determined to find her place in the world. With the help of a kind-hearted doctor, she gradually rebuilds her life and finds solace in her art, painting beautiful pictures of the people and places she loves. Overall, In This Corner of the World is a powerful and moving film that celebrates the strength, resilience, and kindness of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable adversity. Its stunning, hand-drawn animation and watercolor backgrounds create a unique visual style that immerses viewers in the beauty and tragedy of post-war Japan. If you're looking for a thought-provoking and emotionally resonant film that will stay with you long after you've watched it, then I highly recommend In This Corner of the World, The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. Next up is a breathtakingly beautiful anime film called The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. It's actually based on a classic Japanese folk tale known as The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. The movie tells the story of Princess Kaguya, who is found inside a bamboo stalk by an old bamboo cutter and his wife. They take her in as their daughter and raise her as their own. But as Kaguya grows up, it becomes clear that she is no ordinary girl. She possesses supernatural powers and an ethereal beauty that sets her apart from everyone around her. The bamboo cutters love her dearly, but they also know that she is destined to return to her true home in the moon. As suitors from all over the land come to claim her hand in marriage, Kaguya is torn between her love for her adoptive parents and her duty to her celestial origins. The animation in The Tale of the Princess Kaguya is absolutely stunning. The film uses a unique painting style that gives it a handmade, almost otherworldly feel. The soundtrack is equally impressive, featuring a beautiful composition that perfectly captures the film's dreamy atmosphere. The voice acting is top-notch with a stellar cast that brings the characters to life. Overall, The Tale of the Princess Kaguya is a must-watch for anyone who loves beautiful animation, enchanting stories, and thought-provoking films. It's a true masterpiece that will stay with you long after the credits roll. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. Now let's talk about a thrilling sci-fi anime film called The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. This movie follows Taki Takachibana, a seemingly ordinary high school girl who discovers she has the ability to time travel. At first, she uses her powers for small things like avoiding embarrassing situations or getting extra credit on tests. But as she becomes more comfortable with her abilities, she starts to take bigger risks, such as saving her crush from an accident or trying to prevent her friend from being bullied. However, each time Taki uses her powers, she creates new paradoxes that threaten to unravel the very fabric of time and space. As the story progresses, Taki must confront the consequences of her actions and learn the true meaning of responsibility and selflessness. The animation in The Girl Who Leapt Through Time is slick and modern with a fast-paced editing style that keeps you on the edge of your seat. The voice acting is excellent with a talented cast that brings the characters to life. The film also features a catchy soundtrack that perfectly complements the action on screen. Overall, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time is a fun and thought-provoking film that will appeal to fans of time travel and coming-of-age stories alike. Just be prepared for some serious brain bends along the way. Colorful. Up next is a mind-bending and visually stunning anime film called Colorful. The movie follows a teenage boy named Makoto who dies by suicide and finds himself in a strange and vibrant world. He meets a talking cat who informs him that he has been given a second chance at life and is tasked with the mission to help a troubled girl named Katie find happiness. With the help of a group of enigmatic individuals, Makoto begins to piece together the mystery of Kayo's past and the events that led her to the brink of despair. Along the way, he confronts his own inner demons and learns the true meaning of friendship, love, and redemption. The animation in Colorful is absolutely stunning, with a unique art style that blends traditional hand-drawn animation with computer-generated imagery. The soundtrack is equally impressive, featuring a moving score that perfectly captures the film's emotional depth. The voice acting is top-notch with a talented cast that brings the characters to life. Overall, Colorful is a deeply moving and thought-provoking film that will stay with you long after you've watched it. If you're looking for a film that will challenge you to think differently and see the world in a new light, then I highly recommend Colorful. Tekkonkinkreet. Now let's talk about a visually stunning and action-packed anime film called Tekkonkinkreet. This movie is set in a fictional Japanese city divided into two warring gangs. The story follows two orphaned children, black and white, who become entangled in the gang war when they are mistaken for valuable assets by both sides. As they try to navigate the dangerous streets and evade capture, they encounter a colorful cast of characters, including a wisecracking hitman, a mysterious fortune-teller, and a ruthless gang leader. Along the way, they learn about loyalty, friendship, and the true meaning of family. The animation in Tekkonkinkreet is simply breathtaking with a dynamic art style that combines traditional hand-drawn animation with modern CGI techniques. The soundtrack is equally impressive, featuring a driving beat that keeps you on the edge of your seat. The voice acting is excellent with a talented cast that brings the characters to life. Overall, Tekkonkinkreet is a thrilling and action-packed film that will appeal to fans of anime classics like Akira and Ghost in the Shell. Just be prepared for some intense fight scenes and thought-provoking themes that will stay with you long after the credits roll. Mind Game. Last but not least, we have a trippy and visually stunning anime film called Mind Game. This movie follows a young man named Nishi, who is killed in a freak accident and sent to heaven, where he meets a group of wacky and enigmatic characters. With the help of a talking cat and a pair of angel wings, Nishi embarks on a surreal journey through the afterlife, where he confronts his deepest fears and regrets. Along the way, he learns the true meaning of life, death, and everything in between. The animation in Mind Game is truly something to behold with a mind-bending art style that defies traditional storytelling. The soundtrack is equally impressive, featuring a pulsating beat that keeps you on the edge of your seat. The voice acting is excellent with a talented cast that brings the characters to life. Overall, Mind Game is a surreal and thought-provoking film that will challenge your perception of reality and leave you questioning the nature of existence itself. Well, that's it for this video. What do you guys think? Which anime films did I miss? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time.